everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just watched part 3 of The Wedding. It was episode 43 of Power Rangers. And it's so funny how the Rangers actually get out of their little jam. And what's intriguing is how Alpha 5 is treated within the duration of this three-parter, and it's actually kind of tragic because he's a valuable member of the team, and it seems that the Rangers just kind of put him to the side and ignore him. But, you know, I like the fact that Brightstar and I gave him that whole gratitude from the Rangers, because personally I think that he deserves it after all of the arduous, painstaking labor that he's gone to just to make sure that the Rangers are going to be well prepared. And what's nice is in this episode, Bulk and Skull are brought back. And it's funny, they look at each other, and my favorite exchange in the whole episode is nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened. And just that whole delivery is just so hilarious. But I remember seeing that before and I thought, oh yeah, I remember that, and I remember that I enjoyed that the most, and I still do, and still find it very funny. And one thing I noticed, I probably should have known this before, but Haim Levy and Saban. Levy, of course, is, or is it Levy? I sound like Andre the Black Nerd. It's a Jewish surname, so it's only natural that they would use Yiddish. And at one point in time, Babu, he makes this comment, he says, I'm verklempt, and I thought, I had noticed that before, and I caught on to that. And they also played Hava Nagila, and they're all dancing to it, and it was quite amusing. And I thought, how could I have not noticed that before? And I've picked up on that with other shows that are written by people of Jewish descent. And they did that in 7D, and I thought, it's no wonder I love this show, because it's just so Jewish, and the humor is just hysterical, and they use a lot of innuendo, but I'm sure little kids probably wouldn't catch on to that. But to the adult watching the program, it's pretty obvious. They hit you over the head with it quite a bit, and a lot of the episodes, in fact probably all the episodes. But back to Power Rangers. I remember the puns were horrible, but in this particular episode they go overboard with the puns, and they're still good. I still liked it for that, but we get to see Alpha come back to himself, and the Rangers realize that he had been infected and his programming had been mucked around with. So they get him back to normal, and I think that was the only thing I can remember about this episode, other than the argument at the end. I thought, yep, they're just like a couple now. And I always thought that was so humorous. I'm your wife, so now you should listen to me. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Yeah, he is. But he has no other recourse but to listen to his awful wedded wife. I'm sorry, I had to. Awful wedded wife. The puns. Oh, glory days. But I think this is the only episode where we get to hear, well, the only trilogy where we are treated to a full version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers song, which I would love to do a cover of. And then they do White Rangers theme, which I don't think we had heard before, and if we did, I probably don't recall it, but we get a regal treatment in this one to hear it all the way through, co-joined with the Power Rangers titular theme that really gets us pumped up with adrenaline, just makes them root for them more, and we know they're gonna win the day. But you know, it's interesting, I never noticed this before, but when they're gone off fighting evil, nobody notices that they've been away and 2 hours have passed. I thought, really, that much time has elapsed since they came from the battle? Jeez, that's a long time. That's a lengthy battle, man. But just little bits and pieces and details that passed me before when I was a kid, I guess. Very interesting. But best episode of the whole show, I think. But that's pretty much all I had to say about the wedding, and it was one of my favorite episodes of all time. It still remains one of my favorite episodes of Power Rangers in and of itself. So that'll be it for tonight. I'll